inspirational and motivational here at Clubhouse. Get a better mindset and set your goals here at Clubhouse. Educational things you need to know here at Clubhouse. Like credit, home, buying loans, and much more here at Clubhouse. The space for education, motivation, and inspiration. Clubhouse. The space for education, motivation, and inspiration. Clubhouse.
Doo-doo. Really?
She went out.
Oh, it's crazy. We all just came in all delayed and wrong and backwards. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Home Buyers Clubhouse. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Jessie Lynn. I'm a Triangle Realtor with A to Z Realty, and you are in the Clubhouse where we go live every Wednesday and every Friday. On Wednesdays, we give something inspirational and motivational, and on Fridays, we give something educational. Ladies, how y'all doing?
Good.
Did Nicole freeze? I think Nicole is frozen. I'm gonna pour her. She poured out. There she go. All right. So, Erica, how you doing? Audience, how y'all doing today?
I'm okay. I'm doing this little whole allergy thing. So, a little bit under the weather, but I'm okay.
You under the weather, but you're okay. Well, that's good. I'm great. Audience, it's Winning Wednesday. Drop your wins in the box below. I am great. I'm freaking awesome. Lovely. Drop y'all wins. Look, y'all, we are finishing up on our Lifesaver series. We are doing our Lifesaver series, and it's right on time because we are doing a vision board party in Greensboro on the 17th of this month. So that's right on time. Nicole, welcome, honey. How you doing, sweetie? She's still frozen.
I'm fine. I was trying to figure out if this computer was doing this thing.
Yeah, we came in kind of slow, y'all. It's crazy how we were working, and then as soon as we get ready to click that live button, everything just kind of freezes up. I don't know. It can't be all of our internet at the same time. So we're going to get this figured out, StreamYard. Anyway, today we are talking over the last few weeks, y'all, we were talking about our savers or whatever. We were talking about lifesavers or whatever. So we have your SAVER. Your S stands for what? Anybody remember? Y'all do your homework. What does S stands for?
The first S or the second S?
S is for silence.
First S. We don't start backwards, Erica.
Oh, okay. Listen, you just said the first S. I need some clarity up in here.
So S starts for silence.
Yeah.
We sit in silence every day as soon as we open our eyes. It's power in the silence. You can meditate. You can do whatever you want to do. Breathe. You can pray. Do whatever you want to do, but just sit in silence. The A stands for what? We talked about this last week. We had a long episode on the A, y'all. It was just so much to say about the A. What does the A stand for?
Affirmations.
Every day, wake up. Yes, affirmations. So you start in silence and then you do your affirmations. You speak something powerful over yourself. It can be anything. Let's see. I think we got some powerful affirmations in here. So you can speak some powerful affirmations over yourself. What's that movie called? You is pretty. You is. Y'all don't know that movie. Y'all can say, my life is a gift and I appreciate everything I have. My body is healthy and I'm grateful. I'm calm, happy, and content. Every part of my life is filled with prosperity. I'm surrounded by beautiful people. I choose to be happy no matter what happens, and I am in charge of my life. You are in charge of your life. Ain't nobody else in charge of it besides you. So start your day with some affirmations. You can write your own affirmations. Start your day with some gratitude. Just be thankful for no matter how big or how small things are. You just need to be thankful, and it's all about starting your day. So that's what we've been talking about. The lifesavers come from a book called The Miracle Morning, and starting your morning off right can change your entire life. Today we are on the V. We are on visualization, and then you have the E, which is exercise. The R is reading, and the S is scribing. It's all about scribing. Scribing means write stuff down, start a journal, do whatever to change your life. So y'all, when y'all hear visualization, what does that mean to you guys?
For me, it means picturing yourself in that position, whatever it is that you want to achieve. So picturing that it's already done.
Amen. Nicole?
I was going to say pretty much the same thing. I use my V for that time to pretty much picture how I want my day to be, and not only just my day, but who I want to become. So I use, because I've been on the Saver now, so that's definitely my time to kind of project my morning and my day.
Amen. So yesterday when I was explaining, doing our ad for our vision board party that we're having on December the 17th in Greensboro, it's a vision board brunch. It's called a breakthrough brunch. And one thing that came out to me as I was just typing all this stuff that I'm typing up was like a vision board and visualization. It's your love letter to yourself and God. And when I heard that, I was like, I gotta put that in there. So the vision board and visualizing it all is like it's there, it's in your face. You see it, you're already claiming it, you're already there, you are already in that situation, and you're fooling your mind and you're convincing yourself that you already have these things. You got those things, you are declaring it, you are decreeing it, and you have already received it because you see it every day and you're already living that life. So that's what hit me. And like I said, we've talked about vision boards. We talked about the power of vision boards. Erica's her testimony, she done got married on us and engaged all in the same year and everything. And she got her house and everything. And it's I've done vision boards for years, and they weren't even pretty. I would just write my stuff on a big old poster board, and this is what I wanted. And a lot of that stuff happened. And my son, same thing. It's just like we sit down as a family and we do a vision board. And I'm always amazed at the stuff that my daughter, so young, the stuff that she comes up with. She don't want to do it, and then once she starts doing it, it's just amazing. So no matter how old you are, no matter how young you are, you can always visualize and picture yourself achieving and doing things in life. So that's the power behind visualization. So let's talk about getting out of your comfort zone, because a lot of people, for my daughter, they always tell her to meditate and do different things or whatever to kind of help her with her anger and way she, everybody get on her nerves all the time. And they tell her to meditate. She refused to meditate. So, the biggest thing behind that is, I think, is her getting out of her comfort zone. She don't want to feel weird doing stuff. Let's talk about it. So what's the first step to getting out of your comfort zone, y'all? What do y'all think that is? What's the first step?
I think you got to figure out what you're comfortable with.
Mm-hmm. Nicole? Did she freeze? Oh, there she go.
No, I'm she's back. It kept freezing. That's why I wasn't really saying anything. Well, for me, it's something that I want to get out of my comfort zone to do. I normally sit down and plan out, what's my first step on what it is that I'm trying to do. And so I normally have to take it pieces at a time, unless it's something real big. And some things I've had to just jump. But most of the time it's that planning so that I can be able to not throw myself into a whole anxiety attack, just planning out step by step what I want to do and ease myself into it.
Good job. That's the very first step to getting out of your comfort zone, is taking the first step, taking that first step. And you need to move towards your fears. We don't claim fears. We don't want to have fears. But if you do have that fear, if you have something inside of you pulling you back, we need to fight. fight that fear. Go in hardcore, full force, as if it's attacking you and your family, and you got to protect your children with everything in you, and you fighting, and you don't care about nothing else. Because a lot of the times with our fears, we always run away from our fears. We don't want to see it. We are in denial. We act like it's not happening. So whenever you have these fears, you need to move towards them and you need to fight them. How do y'all handle y'all fears?
What do they say? Fears stand for face everything and run.
Mm-hmm.
Face everything. Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like it's a, once you figure out what you're scared of, then you have to dive a little deeper and figure out why you're scared of that thing.
I like that. I like that. Nicole?
I would say for me, the things that most of the time bring me the biggest fear is because they have the bigger word. And I know those are the things that's really going to change my life. There's some things that I've been running from for a little while now, and that this year has kind of started pushing me towards it. And the thing about it is, I know on the other side of that fear is greatness. So that's the part that I had to get up in my mind. Why am I afraid of that? And I think it's because it comes with more responsibility. The more we're given, we're responsible for. And I realized that not only is it attached to me, but it's attached to more people. So just kind of stepping out there and just taking on that fear one little piece at a time. And I'm working on it.
That. You gotta chisel at it. And Erica said, you gotta go for it. You gotta fight it. Go towards it. So, and that's another thing, Nicole. You just said it. You need to say yes more often. Say yes. We've said that before on here or whatever. Because a lot of times we say no. We do say no also, but you got to understand the boundaries, and kind of like me right now. I cancel my trip to Atlanta. but yeah, you got to say yes more often. And that's one of the reasons why you got to say yes more often, because a lot of times, why are we saying it? Or why are we saying no? Mm-hmm. Are you saying no because you are overwhelmed and you protect your peace? That's a different story. But why are you saying no? Why are you not doing it? And you have to ask yourself that. So what happened if I say yes? What am I going to get out of it if I say yes? What's going to happen? What are the consequences of my yes?
And I also feel like when you, sometimes you have to compare it to other things that you have accomplished. I know for me, a lot of times when it's something that I'm afraid of or something that I'm not really sure about doing, I can compare that to something else and says, well, you already accomplished this. So if you can do that, you can do this. And a lot of times that helps me push past the thing that, whatever it is I was afraid of doing now. Because it's like, okay, well, you've already accomplished things that maybe other people have not accomplished, things that they wanted to do and haven't. So sometimes you need to compare your successes and say, hey, I've already accomplished this big thing over here. This is nothing compared to that.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Amen. I was thinking about that this morning.
Go ahead, Jesse.
No, you go on.
When I was thinking about what you just said when we were talking about the yes and the no, because we've definitely had those conversations when we need to say no and protect our peace, and when we need to say yes. I think the biggest thing on the yes is determining whether or not giving a no is keeping you from a distraction. Sometimes we can say yes to too many things, and that yes is not supposed to be a yes because it wasn't meant for us. Not everything that comes to us is meant for us. Some things are distractions, and we have to be really, really conscious of, is that a distraction of keeping where we're supposed to be? That's when it truly needs to be a no. Yeah.
Talking about that in relationships, how you have all these plans in your life. You got your whole life planned out. Everything's going good. Your business blowing up. And then boom, all of a sudden you out of nowhere, you're in a relationship. Somebody's smiling in your face and they just distracting you from everything you're supposed to be doing. And the devil, you got to figure out if that's coming from the devil or if that's coming from God. Because they are distractions. I'm just saying. So yeah. But Erica, you back to what you were saying about where you came from or whatever, sometimes you have to go and you have to look at those things or whatever. And I was just saying, like this morning, I don't know why, like my childhood, well, I know it's God. He always, me, I be putting stuff out my head, but then he always brings stuff back to the forefront, of how, growing up and how I lived or whatever. And like I said, as a kid, I'm good. I didn't look at myself as poor or any of that stuff or whatever. I'm living life. I ain't stressing about nothing. I want a bougie kid. I didn't have to have a lot in life or whatever, and still ain't. But yeah, sometimes you do have to reflect on where you came from, what you have accomplished, and the things you've done over time. So just do what you are afraid of and just keep pushing. And sometimes you have to go out and start a conversation with a stranger, because you never know if that stranger is going to help you come up with your next $1 million idea, or if that stranger is going to help you move to that next level in life that you're trying to go to. You never, ever know. And that's my issue. I always stay to myself and don't like talking to people that I don't know. So that's coming out of that comfort zone. And I have a video that I recorded a few weeks ago, and it's all about like the Ford rule. And I didn't realize, I thought it was just me that had issues talking to people, talking about the Ford rule. And a lot of people like, thank you so much. This has helped me so much. I didn't realize that. I just thought people were just being nosy and getting into my business. And what the Ford rule is just basically how to have a conversation with a stranger or someone you don't know. You ask them about their family, their occupation, their recreations, what they like to do for fun, and their dreams and their goals. And it makes things easy because people like talking about themselves. And how's your family, how's your sister, different things like that. Either way, start a conversation with a stranger, because that's not our topic for today. And then the next thing is you want to keep a list of your growth goals. Erica just said that. So you want to keep a list of your goals, your growth goals, things you want to do. And like you said, sometimes it's good to reflect and have some gratitude for where you are and the things you have achieved. Ladies, y'all got anything y'all want to add before we wrap it up?
No, I will say, you were talking about the Ford rule, and I will say that my mama is the master of the Ford rule. I didn't even know it had a name to it, but she's one of those people where, she started talking to somebody and she got their whole life story.
See,
asking a few questions, but I've always just thought she could work for the FBI.
See, and me, I know I try to be the opposite, and it's so hard because I don't want people thinking I'm in their business. That's just me. Like somebody could say something, and then later on I'd be like, oh, I wonder, dang, maybe I should have asked them that, because a lot of times I'm just not trying to be nosy.
Listen, my mama ain't got no problem with that. She is the person where if a service person come to her house, by the time they leave, she know where they from. She knows who they peoples are, and sometimes I think a DirecTV man came to the house, and by the time she finished, she done found out where his grandma was from and found out that's the same place my grandma was from. So then she done called my grandma to see whether she know this person. And it's like this whole thing. Like I didn't know it had a name, but I didn't tell her.
That's how you build relationships. This lady that was in my office, you met her. And I wish I was that person. I'm just like, I just feel like I'm just there. Boundaries is boundaries. But like I said, some people appreciate it. You make their day. Because they light up when they are talking about their family and themselves. They do. Because a lot of people don't ask them how are they doing. And they could be going through something mentally and they just need to talk about it and get it off their chest. So I have to remind myself of that because, I like when people ask me about myself and my family. So, yeah. So just look at it that way. All right. Y'all got anything else?
That's it.
All right, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in today. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Jessie Lynn. I'm a Triangle Realtor with A to Z Realty. You can reach me at 919-818-9854. Miss Erica.
Hey, I am Erica Batts. I am your mortgage lender. You can reach me at 919-608-7916, or you can reach me at ericabatts.com.
And Nicole.
I am Nicole Crawford. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Realty Service in the Greensboro area. And I can always be reached on my cell, which is 336-457-3007.
All right, you guys. We hope you guys have an awesome week. We may or may not see you on Friday, but we hope you guys have an awesome week.
Tell them to shake the devil.
Look, seriously though, we hope you guys have an awesome week. If you guys want to reach us, y'all can find us in the clubhouse at www.thehomebuyersclubhouse.com or www.thehbclubhouse.com. You can find us on Facebook in our group and on our page at Home Buyers Clubhouse, and you can find us on YouTube at The Home Buyers Clubhouse. We hope you guys have an awesome week. We may or may not see you on Friday. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, wrong button. Hold on. I almost ended the broadcast.